Greetings everyone, this is Walk, Ride, Fly joining in on a cold, windy Sunday evening here in New York City. And the time is 6:53 p.m. local time and the temperature is 56 degrees Fahrenheit. It is cold and windy. What's up, Ladang, Pascal, ML, IC, DTUK, greetings, I see Natasha, привет, привет. I see Monica, greetings to everybody. I found a little bit of time. I was able to squeeze in a little bit of time in my schedule today to see you, so here I am. I was actually planning to go live tomorrow, but I was able to find some time today. So here I am once again for another live stream. Anyway, greetings to you, artist intuiting. I see Yoshiko. Greetings, greetings. Hello, Rob. I have my drink. I'm ready for the walk. Nice. What did you have? What did you drink? What did you have, Pascal? Greetings to you, Mikey. Right in time, Mikey. You made it on time today. All right, friends and family. So yesterday I started the stream at 96th Street. Today I'm starting at 87. See what I mean about like women's hair salons and spas? I'm so jealous, man. It always looks so nice, like nicely decorated. You know, they have their what is that couch thing where they do their nails and stuff? It looks like it needs a coffee shop in there, right? Would be a good business. Just to have a little coffee shop on the corner, and then while they're doing their thing, you know, they can drink coffee. Maybe put some pastries in there, right? How you doing? This is Sofrano, an Italian pizzeria for our good friend Henry and Renee. I think this might be a good idea. Oh, I think I already recommended this one, right? It's good, right? Very good. Awesome. All right. So the delivery guy's like, yes, it is very good. That's what friends told me. You guys know I don't eat cheese, but I do my best, you know, to ask my friends who eat cheese, who eat pizza, to know where the best pizza spots are. Anyway, you know what? There's not a whole lot on this side, is there? So today I am on the Upper West Side, like yesterday. But obviously yesterday we spent most of our time on the East Side, even though we ooh, hello! Even though we spent a lot of time on the East Side of Manhattan, we did start the stream on the West Side, on 96th Street. Anyway, there is Wells Fargo here. Pretty straightforward. All right, and right now we are on 89th Street. So what I'll do is I'll do a U-turn, go towards downtown because I need to pick up a few things from one of my favorite grocery stores. I need to buy some honey. You guys know I'm obsessed with honey. I love honey. I consume a lot of honey, actually. I pretty much eat honey every day, just like coffee. John W is saying crazy driving, right? AK in Canada. Yes, he's in Toronto. He's international now. He crossed the border. Greetings to you, Spooky Sebastian. How are you doing? I see, what's his name? Let me see if I can read that Arabic. Al-Malawiya. Al-Malawiya, Al-Musawiya. Let me know if I read it right. My Arabic reading and writing is becoming a little rusty. I haven't practiced it for some time. Oh, the BMW was back. Hello, BMW. Look at this beauty. Woo! Yeah, that's a beauty right there. Anyway, let's see what this place is. Oh, I did show this one before. Okay, nothing new. This is the Mediterranean slash Jewish cafe. That's Hungry Betty Cafe. I did show this one before. So today, let's focus on hidden gems to see if there's something we've missed, you know, if there's something new. See if we can make some friends. See if we can find some cool spots. That's a nice BMW, right, Mikey? Nice color. The black and the green goes pretty well. It's like, it looks like, you know, the person is maintaining it very well. Taking care of it very well. Oh, I can't even speak today. Guess it's too cold. All right, so City MD is an urgent care center that you might find throughout New York City, just FYI. For those of you who have been to New York, already know that. Just walk in. No appointment needed, most insurance accepted. Oh yeah. For those of you from Europe, you already know that, you know, you need insurance in the US. You gotta have insurance. You are gonna need some insurance. All right, if I were to get glasses, which one would I get? Let's see. Oh, did I read it right? Awesome, man. I guess my coffee is helping me these days, man. It is helping with my memory. It's helping me stay alert. It's putting me in good spirits. I don't know. So I guess my doctor was wrong. Coffee is good for you. Anyway, we have Shavine Anthony from Guyana. That is Guyanese flag, right? From Guyana. We have a food truck here. Looks like American food. A little bit of shawarma. They have hawashi. They have kofta, they have Philly cheesesteak. All right, let's look at the prices. So coffee or tea, $1.25. Herbal teas, $1.25. Bagels with butter. This is mostly like breakfast stuff. Sausage, eggs, and cheese, bacon, cheese, croissant, Danish. And they also have the lunch menu here, which is chicken over rice, lamb over rice, mix over rice, shish kebab, chicken kebab. They got all kinds of things. And the most expensive item is like $13, so that's pretty good. That's pretty good. And we have Aline from Romania. Where in Romania? Everybody has been telling me to visit Romania. I've looked into it, but I really didn't look into it much. But I know it's a beautiful place. There are a lot of beautiful places to visit. Obviously, Bucharest is beautiful. Lots and lots of great coffee shops. I randomly just looked at the map of Bucharest and, you know, just the coffee shops throughout the city. You guys have some amazing coffee shops. Like really nice coffee shops, right? You guys value coffee, like you guys take coffee very seriously. I noticed that, kind of like Australia. But I think maybe Romania is like at a higher level compared to Australia. Gary Ting is saying the governor doing back-to-back nights. Absolutely, my friend. I was able to find some time. I was able to squeeze in some time and bring you the streams. I'm excited. I'm delighted to be here. And very nice seeing you as always. I hope all is well with you. Rob, I'll be in New York City next month. Can you tell me about the hotels? Okay, so this is a Broadway farm store. I've never been inside one of these. I've never been to inside this one actually. But this is just a regular local grocery store. All right, let's see what the prices look like. Macintosh apple, red delicious apples, regular prices, I guess. Nothing spectacular. Do you guys know most of the apple that we consume is actually made in the lab, made in the laboratory? Most of the apples that we consume doesn't exist naturally. Most of it is made in the lab. Can you guess which university is known for making different varieties of apples? Do you know? Anybody from Washington State? Anyway. So yeah, they change up, a few things to make it more resistant to like different weather types. Also, for it to stay longer so that it doesn't go bad quickly. But yeah, just for different reasons, for different criteria. They have been breeding and they have been they've been making different types of apples for that reason. But yeah, most of the apples that we consume don't exist naturally. If you see like a regular apple, like a natural one, it's tiny. It's very tiny. Tina from Manchester. Nice. Manchester, England, right? Not Manchester. Not Manchester, I don't know, South Carolina. Right? Alisa, Romania is beautiful. We're waiting for you to walk, ride, and fly into Romania. Oh, absolutely, my friend. I'm excited to one day soon start traveling to different cities. I would love to go to different cities. I'm literally just like, putting a lot of effort and time into finding a good marketing partner. That way, anyway, before I forget, this is Five Napkin Burger. They have one of the best burgers in the city. The name is Five Napkins. Five Napkin Burger, not napkins, napkin. They have multiple locations, and for those of you who crave American food when you're in New York City, say you came from Europe, you're tired of, French food, Italian food, Greek food, and want to try a good American food, that is a good option. All right, I don't know what this place is, but it looks like, it's like a data center, I guess. Thought it was a business that went out of business. Greetings to you, Dusty. Sally Cipio, greetings to you as well. All right, so in terms of questions about the hotels, my friend, it depends on your budget. It depends on in which part of the city you want to stay. It depends on if you value comfort or convenience, and also price, value. There's just so many things. If you could tell me a little bit more, I can help you out. Anyway, as always, before we start, there's at least one license plate from California, right? There's the first one right there. Bricio de Leon. I'm waiting for your car. I'm waiting to see another Cali license plate from Bricio de Leon. Anyway, that was a California license plate. As usual, there's at least one, right? All right, and here we have Harry's Shoes. Harry, I don't know why. Every time I think the name Harry, I think of England. Whenever I hear Harry, I'm like, hey, are you from England? Are you from the UK? But that might not be true, right? Harry could be from anywhere. Anyway, and then what was the other question that I missed? 5 napkin burgers sounds interesting. It is very good, actually. A bit pricey sometimes, but they're good. The burgers are pretty good. For me, like, you know, if I go out to eat, it has to involve some type of meat. Okay? I prefer lamb or beef if I go out to eat. And then if I'm a little tired of those, then I switch to like maybe chicken, you know, and then maybe to fish. So I focus on those. I focus on things that I can't like easily make at home, you know. Greetings to you, King of Glory. I'm doing all right. Trying to make the best of each day. That's all we can do, right? Trying to stay up. All right, and here we have a local market here. A local market. Usually cheaper than the grocery store. Sometimes though, these guys can be more expensive than supermarkets. So don't ever think that they're cheap and, you know, buy a lot of stuff. Sometimes it's worth comparing the prices. Anyway. Dusty. Isn't my accent like very good? Don't you think so? There's someone here that doesn't think my British accent is up to standards. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy? Anyway, let me tie my shoes. All right, done. What was the other question that I missed? Hey JP, how you doing? What's up, Nico? Hey Rob. There's any place in New York where you can get food from TNT, from Trinidad and Tobago? Absolutely. Oh yeah, there's a lot of places in Brooklyn. There's a lot of Caribbean restaurants in Brooklyn, East New York. East New York is a bit out of the way, but they do have some good Trini food, Jamaican food, Guyanese food. Oh yeah, New York City is blessed with foods from all over the world. You can find food from Indonesia, Malaysia, Singapore, all over the Caribbean. Indian food, Chinese food, Italian food, Senegalese food, Guinea food, Guinean food, Mexican food, Japanese food. Oh man. Wait a minute, there's a Starbucks that went out of business? This is a first? Are you seeing what I'm seeing right now? There is a Starbucks on 81st Street on the Upper West Side that went out of business. That's the first for me. Most of the time, it's other businesses that go out of business, not Starbucks. Interesting. All right, we have Staples here. You know what surprised me the most when I went to Lisbon is seeing a Staples center. A Staples store, not center, Staples store in the middle of nowhere. I was like, what? Oh, friends and family, do you remember the other day I showed you a place called Nuts Factory in Lower Manhattan? They just opened this location here. I believe this is their third location. They already have 2 locations that I know of. I think this is their third one. They have nuts from all over the world, from Greek, mostly from Greek, And they also have, oh, hello. I almost missed you. Like, what is he saying? How you doing? All right. Oh, they're playing music. I don't want to get that copyright anyway. But you get the idea. They have a lot of stuff from Greek, Turkey, and I think Israel as well. But in any case, they have nuts from all over the world. And you can go inside and go nuts because they have a lot of nuts. Because it's a nuts factory. Well, Dusty, I don't want them to go out of business, but I would like them to open less locations and, not overwhelm mom and pop shops, not overtake mom and pop businesses, mom and pop coffee shops, the small independent coffee shops that are working really, really hard to stay in business, supporting their families. Businesses that were built over so many years, they come in and provide their cheap coffee and kick everybody out of business. That's just a bit too much. Anyway, another business that went out of business. I forgot what this was actually. Oh, I think this was this is the DSW shoe store. This used to be a shoe store, and now it's out of business. Yes, I know, right? My brain is going to the Staples Center. Neil, thank you for that. No, not Staples Center. Staples, the store. But obviously, the Staples Center, the name came from the Staples store, but not the center. The one that I saw. Isn't that funny? Look at that. The second license plate from California today in just about 10 minutes. That was the second California license plate. Oh, artist intuiting. Might be a store you might appreciate, right? Maybe not all of it, but at least some of it. Go nuts at the nut store. That's right. I should sell them that line, right? I should patent it and sell it to them. Go nuts at the nuts factory. Anyway. Everyone is fleeing Cali. That is true. That is very true. You know what? The other license plate that I see often is Washington State. I see a lot of Washington State plates here in New York. Way too many. But nothing, no more than California though. California license plates are a dime a dozen here in this city. You see them everywhere, especially in Brooklyn. There's way too many California license plates in Brooklyn. I'm not even kidding you. Like, you see them everywhere. I guess Brooklyn is like a place of transition. I don't know, between California and New York. I guess it's easier to transition into New York from Brooklyn. I mean, through Brooklyn, I guess. But yeah. How are you doing, Neil? I lived in SoCal for 12 years, then the Bay Area for 20. Had to leave because it got crazy. I don't blame you, Mikey. Yeah, especially now it's getting, it's definitely getting worse. Things are not what they used to be. The cost of living has gone up. Lots of crazy things. Anyway. There's a lot of cool stuff here. Good stuff. They got plums, oranges, mandarins, tangerines. speaking of fruits, do you guys know that kiwi, the fruit kiwi, quote unquote, is a brand name? Do you guys actually know the real name of quote unquote kiwi? It's not what you would expect. Kiwi fruit is not really called kiwi fruit. It's called kiwi because kind of like Colgate. It's just a brand name. A lot of tech people from Google, Facebook, etc. work in Silicon Valley, can transplant to New York City and work from those offices. Absolutely. There's a lot of people who move to the city to be here and work remotely. And some people, of course, move to Texas. A lot of Californians move to Texas. And also Colorado, around the Midwest. Anyway, this is the Lush store. I think it's Canadian, if I'm not mistaken. It makes you feel lush, I don't know. Oh. Got a nice chandelier at this hotel. I used to come here often. Because it is right next to Chinese gooseberry. You got it right, John. You got it right. Kiwi, the true name, the real name of a kiwi, quote unquote, fruit is Chinese gooseberry. Anyway, this is my favorite French bakery, one of my favorites actually. I have a few favorite French bakeries, and Millefeuille is one of them. Especially this location right here, I like it. I like the employees, very nice, great ambiance, good people, good selection of pastries, eclairs, almond croissants, macaroons, millefeuille, obviously one of the best millefeuilles in the city. I really like this place. They do have a couple of locations throughout the city. Just type in millefeuille. Can find them throughout the city. Anyway, the pastries there are delicious. There was a point in my life where I used to go to that location so often that they would sometimes just give me coffee for free because I would buy so many pastries, right? Especially on the weekends. I would buy like 2 at once, sometimes 3 at once, and they'd be like, oh, you know what? Since you're a good customer, since you're a loyal customer, we're gonna add coffee for you. We're gonna give you coffee. I'm like, oh, great. That is the type of relationship that I built with those types of places. But obviously, I had to cut it down because it was just too much sugar, I can't just keep eating a lot of sugar. I had to cut down. Anyway, what did I miss? Some of us are happy here, a couple of us. Anyway, awesome. Mikey saying yes, Austin, all the tech offices. Yes, it looks like Apple was already there, right? So I guess Apple attracted a lot of other tech companies. With tech companies, the way they move is like in sync. It's crazy. So if you look at like new offices, new tech offices in Seattle. So Amazon was there, and then Facebook came, and then Google, and then now other companies, like the smaller ones, the big ones, the mid-sized ones, they all like follow each other. I guess it's like if one comes, then that means it's going to attract a lot of talent, and then if a lot of talent is attracted to a certain area, then other companies can benefit from it too. So they follow pretty much the same path. And if the big ones show up, that means there's going to be a big pool of talent, so that they all follow each other. It's interesting. Then they end up competing for the same pool talent. They start offering higher and higher prices, and and people work harder and harder to be the best. All works well. All right, the famous Beacon Theater on the Upper West Side is right here. And if you want to see concerts, if you want to see performance, if you want to attend an event in New York City, you don't always have to go to the theater district and other places. There's so many places throughout the city. People think you would have to go to Broadway. Broadway is great. There are a lot of options there. Of course, it's world famous. Broadway's world famous. There are a lot of things going on at Broadway, the Lincoln Center, and so on. But one thing that I can tell you is New York City has a lot of hidden gems throughout the city. Not just in one place, not just in Midtown Manhattan. There are a lot of great places in Brooklyn, Manhattan, the Bronx, everywhere. I don't know about Staten Island. Not sure about Staten Island. I don't know what's on Staten Island. In Staten Island, I have no idea. I have no idea about that, but yeah, the rest of the boroughs, I can assure you, have a lot of great things to offer. The smaller theaters are the best. That is true. That is true. Because less crowds most of the time, right? Less expensive, easier to get tickets. You don't have to fight for tickets, compared to Broadway. Somebody, what is that? Fine Life 309. Is New York City expensive and cold? It is expensive, and it can get very cold. Temperatures have been dropping very, very fast lately, especially the last 2 weeks. And I have a feeling fall is gonna be very cold and winter is gonna be really, really cold. Anyway, one of the thoughts that I forgot to finish on is I am working on finding a marketing partner. A marketing partner in terms of, hotels, institutions, governments, and so on, so that I can go to different cities and show you different things in different cities and not be stuck in New York City. I'm working on that, and we'll see how it goes. So remember the other day I met the Ministry of Industry and Technology of Turkey. So I have sent my emails, a couple of emails actually. I sent an email, and then a couple of days later I sent a follow-up email. So I'm just waiting for a response. And I've been sending emails to different government officials in different countries and so on, to see if I can find a marketing partner anywhere. I've sent emails to Canada, I've sent emails to France, Italy, even Rwanda, South Africa, different places. So we'll see who responds. If there's a response, and if I'm able to find a good marketing partner, there we go, the rats are out now. If I can find a good marketing partner, then it helps bring more attention to the channel, and it would be easier to find more marketing partners, or other marketing partners, I should say. So we'll see. Dusty Cole is saying, sweet, can we help, Rob? All right, yeah, so, every time when I say, make sure to like, to share videos. If you can do that, right away, when the show starts, that'd be great. Sometimes I do forget, but I do my best, to remember. So liking and sharing helps. Because one of the things, you know, a lot of companies and officials and so on want to see is the stats. Because even if you tell them like, oh yeah, you know, this many people view my channel, this many people like my channel, I have this many subscribers, they're gonna be like, show us the details, show us the numbers. That's what they're gonna be looking for. Because I could have 1 million subscribers and, you know, less engagement. So they really want to see. They really want to see like the real stats. They want to see the numbers, the details. So make sure, you know, to give a like and also share videos. You can share them on Facebook, on Twitter, via text message, anything. That helps a lot. Engagement helps. Engagement makes a huge difference. Because you could have a small channel with high engagement, then they like that. They like that better than, you know, having a big channel and less engagement. Gray's Papaya, that is right. Chicky Chops, that's right. There's a few of those throughout the city. You know what though? I have never tried their food. Have you tried their food? Is it good? Is it worth it? Because sometimes I see long lines, sometimes they're empty. It just depends. But yeah, there's a few of them throughout the city. Gray's Papaya, right there, right on the corner. You got it right. That is correct. Abid Samad Badror, greetings. Hey Now is saying, I haven't noticed any tents on the sidewalk like in San Francisco and Los Angeles. Yeah, no, it's not as much as San Francisco. No, San Francisco is, I think, a bit too much. Yeah, I think San Francisco is way too much, and LA too. Yeah, it's not at that level here. It is not at that level here. All right, and here we have Mickey D's. Mickey D's, Mickey D's. Little Italy Pizza, convenience store. You see how many Starbucks there are, like within like 2 blocks, within a perimeter of like 4 blocks. There's what, 5 already? You see how many there are? Michelle is saying, well, I guess they don't like it. That's funny. John Kelly, the Golden Arches, that's right. The Golden Arches. You know McDonald's sells more coffee than Starbucks? They sell way more coffee cups, or not cups, like coffee in general, compared to Starbucks. Isn't that crazy? Hey Now saying 10-piece chicken nugget with sweet sour sauce. Where? Mickey D's or Gray's Papaya? Gray's Papaya. Man, my mouth is like frozen. I can't even speak. By the way, there's another Starbucks right across the street right there. See what I mean? You see what I mean? Starbucks just taking over. They taking over. Starbucks taking over. Lindsay is saying, how do kids go trick-or-treating in New York City? Do business give out candy? I'm sure they most likely do it in their neighborhoods still. That is correct. They do it in the neighborhoods, yeah. Not in the city, no. Nobody's doing trick-or-treating in New York, no. Not, like if they do it in the city, it would be within the building, like inside the building. Like if it's a residential building, then they do it inside the building, but not like going from building to building. So yeah, most of it happens in the neighborhoods. They do it in the neighborhoods. Oh yeah. Ooh, that's a nice Cayenne. Carrera. No, this is Carrera. Ah, it's Porsche Carrera right here. Ariane, greetings to you. Michelle, the temperature is, well, when I started it was like 55. So right now, possibly maybe like 52 degrees. Possibly. We can check on the board. Oh, it looks like it's 54. And it is 7:35 p.m. Look at this, another business that went out of business. I forgot what this was. But yeah, another business that shut down, boarded up. Look at that. More and more businesses going out of business. No, it's not 64. No, it's not. That's not right. It says 7:35 and 64 degree Fahrenheit. No way it is. No way. And for those of you who love to read, who love to explore books, read novels, science fiction, any type of books, you can check out Shakespeare and Company. I did show this place a few times actually. And they also have books from different parts of the world. They have books for kids. They also have a nice coffee shop right there in the corner. But unless you run out of options, I would not recommend the coffee shop. I went there a couple of times. The service wasn't good. The coffee was okay. So I would not recommend it. But they do have some stationaries. You guys know I love stationaries. They do have some good stationaries. I would recommend those.
It's like a wear.
Oh, let's see. They got a lot of cool stuff here. How you doing? Do you guys know that in Japan they have vending machines for newspapers? Isn't that crazy? Japan has a vending machine for anything and everything, but I was like, it's just interesting to have a vending machine for newspapers, right? For magazines. Yoshiko, are you watching? Do you know that Japan has the highest per capita vending machine in the world? You guys have a vending machine for everything. For everything. You even have a vending machine for pastries, for cake. How crazy is that? You could literally buy fresh pastries from a vending machine in Japan. And this is AMC Theater. This is our local movie theater. One of the many that we have. This is AMC, the American Movie Corporation. Although their stock is not doing well. Their stock tanked. This is the Gap. This is the Gap. Nothing special here. Oh, another business that went out of business. What was here? What was here? Cheeky Chops is saying it's perfect in Florida right now. I'm sitting. Wait, I thought you guys were dealing with Hurricane Ian or its ramification or its effects. So it's back to like being 80 now? Wasn't Ian in Florida like 2 days ago? And it's back to normal now? Lucky you guys. Lucky you. They love their vending machines, right? Ladang is saying public holiday here in the state of New South Wales, where Sydney is part of government. Monday off. Nice. So just cleaning up the house. Nice. Loving the commentary that I'm listening to you in the headphone. Nice. So, Ladeng, I have a question. Maybe I have a couple of questions. I don't know if kids are watching, so I don't know if I should ask the second question. But anyway, another business that went out of business, that shut down. I wonder what this was. Like, so many businesses go out of business pretty much every other day and every week. It's kind of hard to keep up what was in that location. Look at this. So the entire block went out of business. It's crazy. Anyway, so let me see if I can ask the question. By the way, friends, this temperature right here, 64, is not correct. If you type weather into the chat box, you're gonna see the actual temperature in New York right now. It's not 64. What? This is not San Francisco. The answer is King's Cross. Greetings to you, Janet Biwick from New Zealand. Greetings. See what I mean? Literally the entire block is closed. Went out of business. The entire block. So it could be that, the owner is asking too much in rent. It could be that they were not able to renew their lease. Who knows? Could be different reasons. Could be they moved to a new location. It could be that the landlord was able to, or found a tenant that's willing to pay a higher price. Who knows? Michelle, you got it right. It is 55, but it feels like 52. But it feels more like 30. Let's say 30. Feels like 30, to be honest.
I'm just saying. Exactly.
You know what? While we are here, why don't we stop by the Lincoln Center and enjoy the water fountain? Shall we? You guys know I love water fountains. Raymore Flanagan Furniture. We have it right across the street right there. We have everything in New York, by the way. You can be in New York in a tiny apartment and buy furniture from Raymore and Flanagan. See what I mean? Just like as if you live in the suburbs of, the US. But, to be fair, there's a lot of apartments that are very big in New York City. It's just that majority of us live in tiny apartments. But there's a good amount of people in New York City that pay a higher price, a much higher price, and live in bigger apartments. Ladang, yeah, so what was my question? So my first question is dryer not as common in Australia? Like dryer for clothes? Is it not as common?
Okay, I think.
Is it common to just like wash your clothes and then just hang them dry, or hang them on what is it called? Clothesline? Or just put them outside and let them dry? Wow, the New York Film Festival from September 30th until October 16th, presented by Film at the Lincoln Center. Nice. So that means we're probably going to see a lot of celebrities soon. Or they're already here, possibly. Anyway, is that common, Ladang? To not have a dryer at home? Just a washing machine? Only a washing machine? On the line. I wouldn't think Australia would need one. Janet Biwick. Oh, you guys are next door too, so you possibly do the same thing, right? Well, Arizona, California, some states in the U.S. have pretty much similar weather like you do, but people still dry their clothes in the dryer. They still use washer and dryer. not just a washer. Anyway, if you can score yourself a good apartment in one of these buildings, you'll be lucky, because most of these apartments are not easy to get in. It's not easy to find an apartment in one of these buildings. These are highly desired apartments, and most of the time you would pay at least $5,500, depending on the size, depending on what floor it is. That's for a 1 bedroom, by the way. 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom. Anyway. Ten years ago, the line drying was common due to the sun, weather. More apartments are popping up, so people dry on the balcony. All right, these days, dryer are more common, but electricity prices are ridiculous. Ah, okay. So there's a reason for it. It's not because it's sunny or like, you know, that you guys have an amazing weather, which you do, both Australia and New Zealand. That goes without saying, but okay, so the real reason is the cost of electricity is pretty high. That makes sense. Oh, today is a different pattern. Oh my goodness. Well, well, well. Anyway, that was a little bit of the water fountain at the Lincoln Center. By the way, the New York Philharmonic season has started. So if you want to get your tickets before you arrive in New York, I would say get it as soon as you can, because prices are only gonna go higher and higher. Anyway, that is NYPD, our NYPD units. And here is the Lincoln Center. The Met Opera is in the back. The David Posh Theater is to the left. That is where Yoshiko used to go. I love that noise, very ASMR. Oh, I didn't know you like ASMR today. Yoshiko saying Japanese vending machines are super. Yes, I agree. You guys are very, very creative with vending machines. Like, what could you not find inside a vending machine in Japan? Meaning you have different types of vending machines for different purposes. And what you can do also is, in addition to cash, you can use your Metro card, the Suica card, right? To pay, which I did when I was in Japan, when I visited Japan. I used my Suica card to get milk tea. And sometimes I use it to pay for food at 7-Eleven. I ate at 7-Eleven a few times when I was in Tokyo, because the 7-Elevens, the convenience stores in Japan, the 7-Elevens, the Lawsons, they have some good food, good cheap food. Sally G. So that place that I showed you, that was the Lincoln Center. The Lincoln Center is on the Upper West Side. near 66th Street on the west side. West side, west side. All right, right now we're on the west side. This is the quieter residential section of the Upper West Side. There's not much going on this side, although there are some great restaurants, cafes, some bakeries as well. Wait a minute, Yoshiko. Did you say we have pasta dish from Michelin star restaurants inside a vending machine? Inside a vending machine? That's interesting. I know you guys have some interesting vending machines. All right, so to my left is Fordham University, by the way, over there. I've done some rain walk videos over here, so, and I did record it early in the morning. So if you haven't had a chance to check it out, make sure to check it out. This is the Damrosch Park. Especially in the rain, it looks beautiful because usually it's empty. There's barely anything going on. In this neighborhood, at least like this section is kind of quiet too, so you get to enjoy the ambiance with less crowds, barely anybody, especially in the rain. All you hear is just cars and rain. Very ASMR, Ladang. By the way, Ladang, I have a lot of rain walk videos on my channel. If you haven't had a chance to check it out, make sure to check it out. Be sure to check it out. CC is saying, are you near Bryant Park? No. So I'll show you where I am right now. Anyway, this is still part of the park. Damrosch Park over here. Like I always say, we have a lot of public parks in New York City. It's not just Central Park. Right now, I am on West 62nd Street, right? And Bryant Park is near Times Square, so near 42nd, just to give you an idea. So, about 20 blocks away. I'm about 20 blocks away from Bryant Park. Anyway, what did I miss? I love how in Japan you can get a mini hotel room and a sort of a capsule. Yes, they have the capsule hotels in Japan. But they're so tiny though. I feel suffocated. I would feel suffocated in one of those. They're so tiny. Why can't we get those over here? But you guys have space though. I think Japan does that because they don't have space. New Zealand has a lot of space, my friend. You guys are only what, 5.5 million in that big country, in that huge place, right?
And me being queer, I was like,
oh, got a nice flag on the hood. Ah, you're not a big fan. Okay, well, never mind, Lade. Never mind. Tanya Sotelo, greetings to you. Tanya, I forgot to ask, were you watching from somewhere in Colombia? Or are you watching from somewhere in Colombia? All right, right now we are on Amsterdam and West 60th Street. So let's go back to where the action is. This is what I mean about these nice apartments on the Upper West Side. This is an apartment building. This is kind of looks like a hotel, kind of. All right, and if you see a D sign on a building, that means that is a terrible, terrible building efficiency rating. Most buildings in New York City are, I would say, C, like at least the modern ones, the newer ones. The old ones, you see a D. A lot of D's. Anyway, so just like just like restaurants, buildings can get rated too for efficiency, for energy efficiency. So if you see a D, that means the building is wasting a lot of energy. That's what it means. There's not a whole lot of buildings that have a D or a B. Most buildings are a C. And if you see a D, that means, whoo, not doing good. The real cane, how much? I'm not sure specifically at that building, but in this neighborhood, I would say at least 5,000 for a one bedroom. At least 5,000. And like I always say, so the qualification process for an apartment is not that easy. And then on top of that, sometimes even when you have all the qualifications, you might not get the apartment. Nowadays, people are fighting to get into apartments. There's a high demand for apartments in New York City. Isn't that crazy? You don't see that many people out and about, obviously. It might not feel like it from the videos that I show you sometimes, but there's high demand for apartment buildings. By the way, this is the backside of Fordham University. You guys know Denzel Washington went to Fordham University. And he also has an apartment a couple of blocks away from here. I would assume that's just one of his many apartments. $5G a month, yes. Actually, that is the average rent in New York City right now. It was like $4,200 a couple of months ago, and now it is about $5,000, my friend. $5,000 is the average rent in New York City. Anyway. No, that's the average for New York City. So that's Fordham University. All right, let's go. Man, my shoes keep... okay, let me tie my shoes, friends. Just give me a second. Nike, Nike, Nike. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you, Nike? Halal food over here. They have shawarma, they have falafel, they have shish tawak, they have chicken shawarma, beef shawarma, falafel. All the good things here, my friends. The real cane, where do you live? 900 is actually not bad. That's what, $900? Because Euro's pretty much the same as dollars now, right? Or the dollar. That rent is why people can't afford to live in New York City, contributes to homelessness. It does, it does. And you know the crazy thing is, there's so much high demand, there's so much demand that landlords don't even care, you know, raising prices. They don't care. They because there's always demand. There's always somebody willing to pay a higher price. See, that's another apartment right there. You would think it's a hotel, but it's not. But anyway, there's a few of these, a few of those on the Upper West Side. So yeah, there are people willing to pay. So they don't care. They keep raising prices, but there's always demand. No matter how much they raise it, how high they raise it, there's always demand. High demand at that. So, yeah. And the other crazy thing is that people are actually, like I said, you know, fighting for apartments, right? Just competing to get into apartment buildings, different apartment buildings, right? and they offer higher prices to the landlords. They bribe landlords. They offer higher prices, so that also contributes to the problem. Say, you know, an apartment building is, you know, or a landlord is offering, or, you know, asking maybe $2,100, you know, $2,300 for an apartment. Somebody walks in and says, oh, you know what, I'm willing to pay $2,400, $2,500 a month, you know, and I'll pay you for a couple of months in advance. So anyway, this is the Mandarin Oriental Hotel, one of the nicest hotels in the city. Not as expensive as the Baccarat Hotel, obviously, but usually it goes for, I think, $700-800 on average per night. Oh, you know which Mandarin Oriental Hotel is my favorite one? At least in terms of architecture and how nice it is the one in London. No, and the one in London, it just looks amazing. If you live in the UK, especially in London, go and check it out. And that is where you'll find, or you will see, a lot of really, really, really nice cars. Mandarin Oriental in London. Neil, you know, London is in my mind, because I see a lot of you guys from the UK, you know, in chat. So the first thing that comes to my mind, you know, to relate to you guys is London. You guys are awesome. Anyway, you thought right, Neil. You know me pretty well now, right? By now you know me well. And this is the shots at Columbus Circle. So, by the way, during Christmas time, you definitely want to stop by here. Anyway, so Botero from Medellin, Colombia, has a couple of artworks in this building. Let me just show you. I don't know here for all right. All right, and then he has another one on the other side as well. But there's music going on, so I gotta leave. You'll find Botero's work throughout the city. Not just at the Columbus Circle, you know, the shops at the Columbus Circle, but a couple of places. The real Kane, my favorite car would be Bentley Continental Coupe GT.
Pretty fine on your side, man.
That would be my favorite one. That would be my favorite one. You know, the other day, one of my friends argued back and forth with somebody. Like, you know, they're arguing like, you know, are Lakers better than Clippers? You know, back and forth. You know, Lakers has this. You know, the Clippers has done that. And then, I'm a Lakers fan, by the way. Even though I don't follow, you know, anything anymore. Anyway, my friend he goes, what's her name? That actor, Jennifer Lopez. He goes, Jennifer Lopez has more rings than the Clippers combined. Oh my God! I was like, that's a big word. Because she like married and divorced a few times. So he goes, yeah, Jennifer Lopez has more rings than the Clippers combined. For those of you who don't know, the Clippers are a basketball team. They're a basketball team in California. So are the Lakers. Anyway, I thought that was very creative. But dang, the wind is starting to go overwhelm the commentary. Okay, let's do this. I have my external mic, so let's plug it in. Let's plug it in. Nikki, yes, I'm Cali. Cali represents. That is right. That is correct. But the visuals are amazing. All right, I have my mic, so don't worry. I'm plugging it in. I'm plugging it in as we speak. No worries. Just give me a second. So, Tanya, did you say you're from Colombia? Did I get it right? Where are you watching from? I forgot to ask the other day. Just give me a second.
Yeah, no,
I thought the hurricane was in Florida, right? Oh, trust me, New York is gonna get really, really bad pretty soon. Trust me. Oh, trust me, it's gonna be crazy over here too. It's good. It's just a matter of time. It's just a matter of time. Oh, from Toronto. Okay, never mind. Never mind. So you're next door then. You're just next door. The dang is saying you're the best Rob and a true professional. Well done as a professional influencer. Put this information when you come down to Australia. Thank you. Well, you know what? I have not reached out to anyone in Australia because it just never crossed my mind, to be honest. So maybe if you guys are that nice, then maybe just maybe I'll reach out to somebody in Australia to see if I can find a marketing partner. Tanya is saying close enough. No, not even close. Not even close. But at least, both, people, I find the people in Canada and Colombia to be very nice people. That is a similarity right there, to be honest. I found that both people in Colombia and Canada are very nice. Thank you, Mike E. Thank you for the reminder. I keep forgetting. Friends, I don't want to keep repeating again and again, but make sure to give this video a thumbs up and also share it on Facebook or Twitter. It helps a lot. If you want to support the channel, that is one way you can support the channel. That is one way you can support the channel. And of course, I want to say thank you to the people listed in the comment section. I pinned it already. I want to say thank you again to those people who supported the channel yesterday via Cash App and PayPal. I want to say thank you to those. I've already listed the names in the comment section. I think I pinned it already, right? I want to say thank you to Angela, John Johnson, Henry and Renee, Homer Kang, Anna Kovac. I think I'm forgetting one more name. Julie, Slow Carb Girl, Julie Fournier. Thank you to all of you for supporting the channel via Cash App and PayPal. Thank you so much. I've already pinned the names in the comment section. Oh, smells good over here. What's going on? Smells good. Oh, okay. I was like, smells good here. She's eating a pastry. I was like, where's it coming from? Angelina's pretty good though. Yeah. You know, it's so funny. Like, the girl who was walking next to me is eating a pastry from Angelina. So I'm like, wow, it smells good over here.
The loser has to have
I didn't even see her. I was not even paying attention to her. And I turn around and she's standing, or she's like walking next to me eating a pastry from Angelina's. Angelina Bakery. Ooh, look at the nice Mercedes over here. Anyway, when is it possible? I would like to stay in the USA. I love your country. We know Sardinia. Sardinia, where? In Italy? Sardinia, you mean? Sardinia, I guess you guys call it Sardinia, maybe? This is one of the newest grocery stores in the neighborhood. I did show you the other day. We walked inside and I gave you a little tour. This is Gastro Market. They have a cafe, they have a bakery, they have produce, they have everything. It's just like a typical grocery store. Anyway, you could have stolen it and made a run for it. No, stole her pastry? No, never. Never, Janet. I would never steal. No way. The last time I stole, I think I was maybe 5 or 6, maybe. And I probably stole, I don't know, a cup of sugar or something. I don't know. It had to do with some sugar. Definitely had to do with some sugar. It's probably some sugary stuff that I stole. I'm pretty sure. Greetings everybody from the Mighty Bull. Greetings. We haven't seen you much, Mighty Bull. How are you doing? I hope all is well. You know what? I think this place is one of the few places in the city that still has a 99-cent pizza. Because a lot of places have raised their prices. You know, there's barely any pizza shop nowadays that has $1 pizza. No more dollars, no more dollar slice. No more dollar slice, friends. No more dollar slice. No more of that dollar slice New York pizza. So there was somebody who asked about a hotel in New York. Right? Hotel in New York. One of the hotels that I would recommend. I don't know where your budget is. I don't know what your needs are. I don't know what you value most. Whether it's location, convenience, price, amenities. I don't know, all those factors. So I don't know. But at the top of my head, if I had to recommend one, it would be this one right here, Hilton Garden Inn. I would highly recommend this one. Great service, good people, good location, okay prices, you know. So this is Hilton Garden Inn on West 54th Street. I've actually stayed here before, so I would recommend this one. Tricked off chic from Guyana. Greetings. Working hard, there's a lot, yes. All right, you know what? Today, do you guys want me to show you how I shop for some household items? Not household items, but like some foods. Or do you want me to continue towards Lower Manhattan? But how are we doing with the likes though? Before we go too far, before we get too excited, is everybody doing their part? That's the question. Is each person doing their part? How are we doing in terms of the stats? What do the numbers look like? Julio Armando Munoz Canton. Hello everyone, New York City. Good evening. Good evening to you as well. Nearly 300. What does that mean? Sally Cepillo. Either way, Rob. There's a lot of people in the street. I'm gonna stay at work. You think that this is a lot of people? No, I don't think so. Neil Bell is saying, do what you want to do. Thank you, Neil. You're so nice, man. You're so nice, Neil. I reckon you're a very nice person. That's just my impression, Neil. Michelle, so the address is on West 54th. If you type in Hilton Garden Inn on West 54th Street in Midtown Manhattan, you'll find it. I would recommend that one, and there's a couple of like Hampton Inns that I would recommend. And if you want to, pay a little higher, in this neighborhood, that's, be in a convenient location and be in a nicer hotel, then I would recommend the Conrad or the Hilton. I'm biased towards the Hiltons. I love the Hiltons, so I'm most likely going to recommend, Hilton hotels. I know them pretty well. So those would be the hotels that I would recommend. And one other brand that I would recommend outside of the Hiltons would be the Marriott hotels, Marriott Marquis to be exact. Anyway. Sharing, liking, watching. Nice. Show us shopping, please, Rob, in case some of us are brave enough to come in and live in New York. Well, Ladang. So the idea is, of course, I'm not assuming that you guys are going to move to New York, right? I'm assuming, let's say you come to New York City for a week or two, and you want to go shop somewhere. You don't want to go to the restaurant. Maybe the food at your hotel is not that great. It's not what you expected. Or you want to get a snack on the go. Then I would like to show you what where to go to find whatever it is that you're looking for in terms of food. Anyway, you guys know this is one of my favorite supermarkets in the city. I buy certain things here. I don't buy everything, but I buy certain things here. They got some good quality items at a good price, and sometimes they might be on sale. So it ends up being a good deal. Anyway, this is Kiwi, by the way. Like I said, Kiwi is a brand. The name of the fruit is Chinese gooseberry. Yep. Kiwi is not the name of the fruit. Kiwi is a brand. Oh, hey. One thing that surprises me to this day is that grapes in the United States are seedless. And I don't know why we keep moving to seedless, like everything seedless. Are we too lazy to like spit out seeds? Isn't that crazy? Anyway, but whenever I go to Europe, one of the things that I enjoy is eating seeded grapes. Because it just feels natural, like a grape is supposed to have seeds. But here to find seeded grapes, you're gonna have to walk for miles, sometimes for days. Anyway, for those of you cheese lovers, sausage lovers, I don't know. Yogurt, I don't like yogurt. I never, ever eat yogurt. I do not like yogurt. If I don't like mayo, obviously. I'm not going to enjoy the texture of a yogurt. Anyway, they have all kinds of yogurts. They even have cashew yogurt, $2.49. You like seedless? I guess you're used to it, huh? Anyway, this is the yogurt section. See, we've got all kinds of yogurts. We have, what is this? Garlic sauce spreads. And then we have different kinds of eggs here. Fresh duck eggs. We have quail eggs. Everything looks delicious. And we have organic pasture-raised eggs. Eggs from pasture-raised hens. You love seedless? Wow, I guess I'm the only one. I mean, I don't hate it. It's just that I would rather have seeded grapes. It's not that I hate the seedless one. But it's just that I prefer the seeded one. Anyway, all kinds of cheese here. Nutrition, what is that? Oh, tiger nuts. Oh, nice. See, you can even find tiger nuts over here. John Johnson, how are you doing? Did you just get the notification? That's crazy. You used to get
to the front, please. Solomon, to the front, please. Thank you.
What is that? Fonio? See, I've never seen this before. This is Yolele Fonio chips. I guess somewhere from Africa. Ancient African grain. Have all kinds of things over here, by the way. You just have to be selective on what you buy. Good evening to you, Life, Liberty, and Guns. Henry, how are you doing? By the way, friends, to all the people who supported the channel via PayPal and Cash App, I've already pinned your names into the comment section, so I want to say thank you again. You guys just showed up right now, so thank you again to Henry, Renee, and John Johnson. Thank you guys. Thank you for supporting the channel. All right, so what do I get from here? So here I get almonds, some nuts here. Let me show you. Sometimes they have almonds on sale, like the tamari almonds. Oh, you didn't get the notification at all? That's crazy. All right, so I get tamari almonds from here. I do get, what else do I get? How you doing? I also get cashew nuts. I also get dry roasted peanuts. That's what I get from here. Have all kinds of things here. Anyway, drinks, all kinds of drinks, health shots. I only get those whenever I feel sick or under the weather or something, but not often. All right, so today I'm here for this. I am here for this. Ladang, are you watching? All right. Manuka honey is very expensive, so I usually get this one. This is my favorite one. I consume a lot of honey every day. Not a lot of honey every day, but I consume honey every day. Let me put it that way. And this is my favorite one. It is local, it is raw, it is unprocessed, it's unheated. So I like it. It just has that natural texture to it. So I like this one. Great supermarket, yes, indeed. And if they don't have that, I usually get this one, raw honey. This brand right here. Anyway, I'm not sponsored by any of them or anything, so just so you know, I'm just showing you what I normally buy. Okay, so this is what I'll be getting. And it's on sale right now for $10.19, and it lasts me for a little while. I use it for my coffee, for my tea, and with bread in the morning with some almond butter. So let's see what they have in terms of almond butter. All right, So here they have peanut butter and almond butter, and as you can see, it is on sale. So we just gotta choose the one I like. I don't like salty, I don't like smooth, I like unsalted and crunchy. That's my favorite one. But today I want to get almond butter. Unfortunately, they don't have any. They have none. Only peanut butter. Huh. Anyway, where is pure cane sugar from Hawaii? You know, the problem with a lot of honey in the U.S. is they add a lot of sugar. That's the problem. They add a lot of sugar, unfortunately. All right, so peanut butter, crunchy and salted, smooth and unsalted. Come on, they don't have what I want. That's okay. Crunchy and unsalted. Crunchy and salted, smooth and unsalted, smooth and unsalted. All right, it's okay. I'll just get this one for today. Oh, you know what? I might get a cashew butter. Oh no. That's all right. Prices don't look right. Price don't look right. All right, so for today, this is what I'm going to be getting. How you doing? This is what I'm going to be. Crunchy peanut butter. Yes, I do prefer the crunchy peanut butter. And the problem with a lot of peanut butter in the U.S. is they add a lot of palm oil, canola oil, and different things in it. So it just, yeah, it just tastes weird. You just got to be selective. Anyway, so I'm going to be getting this one here today. How you doing, my friend? How's it going? Just that one. Yes, please, a small bag. Yep, thank you. All right, friends, as you can see, it's on sale for $10.24. I saved about $2.60. Not bad. Not bad.
Thank you. Like a spoon, a fork, and a knife. Yeah, when you have a second. Thank you.
Really?
Number 6.
Nothing even left. Then you just
I'll be waiting for you, my girl.
Thank you so much. Yeah. Perfect. Thank you, dear. Have a great night.
All right, my friend. Yes, please. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah. Have a good one. Thank you. John Johnson is saying the prices are high. Yeah, so New York, I mean, that's not really bad, to be honest. It's okay price. You just have to be selective as to what you buy. So this one, this honey here lasts me for a while, and it's probably gonna last me for at least like a couple of weeks. So yeah, definitely worth it. And good quality too. Yeah, like I said, the problem with a lot of honey that's sold in the United States is that they add a lot of sugar. Even the organic one, they add a lot of processed sugar. They add a lot of cane sugar. And the real honey part of it is not that much. That's the problem. So you might as well just buy sugar. But I do, this is one of the things that I splurge on. Honey, I do my best to get good quality raw honey. And this is one of the places in the city that got it. This kid's got it. Anyway, La Dang. La Dang. Did you get to see the store? Did you enjoy it? John Kelly saying, yeah.
I do it too.
Oh, nice.
Can I follow you? Are you on Twitch?
No, I'm not on Twitch. On YouTube.
Okay, I'll look it up. You know, on YouTube, you know why I didn't do it?
Uh.
They want you to have 100 people already.
Oh, before you start. That is true. Yes. I think 1,000 to stream.
No, 1,000 to where you can have unlimited number of people watching, but you have to have 100 just to start. And with 100, you can have 125 people watching. Not that we're in danger of that with me. I've got 3 people watching most of the time.
Ah, I see. Nice.
You're like, I'm going away now.
No worries at all.
What is it?
Walk, ride, fly.
R-I-D-E?
Yes, and there's 3 different words. Walk, ride, fly.
Oh, you have to put space in between all
Space
3
in
of them.
between.
I'll
Yep.
do it.
Awesome.
All right, have to go.
You too. Oh, okay, awesome. Take care, my man. Appreciate it.
Our companies are all valued at zero because they think we're gonna make profit in the future.
All right. Another place to get some good quality breads, Kaiser Rolls, is this place right here, Gristedes. Let me show you the name of the store. It's Gristedes. You know, so a couple of years ago, Manuka honey was like a big thing, right? Everybody's like, oh, get Manuka honey, it's super healthy. I didn't know it was like a marketing scheme. It turns out that, you know, Manuka honey is not even really like beneficial. It doesn't have that much of a health benefit. It was just a marketing scheme. Is that true, Janet? So apparently you guys still use glyphosate as a... Okay, I gotta be careful here. Somebody's following me. Anyway, this is crazy. Anyway. What? It's raining? Come on, no way. Dusty, have a good one. Nice seeing you. Take care. Does anyone know the name of the market he was in? Oh, that was Westerly Market. Westerly Natural Market, Michelle. That was Westerly Natural Market. I wouldn't recommend buying everything from there, by the way. Like I said earlier, you have to be very selective. You have to be selective, like, you know, in terms of... Oh, that was loud. You gotta be very selective in that store. It's not Trader Joe's. It's not Trader Joe's. I would not recommend it for everything. I would definitely recommend it for certain items, depending on what you're looking for. But if you want to do like proper grocery shopping, a full-on grocery shopping, then I would recommend Trader Joe's. All right, let's stand here for a little bit. Hey, there's another Starbucks here. Yeah, the thing about streaming in New York City sometimes is that you run into, let's say, interesting people. And usually my instincts are right, you know, I can gauge with people, I can like read body language very quickly and, you know, be able to determine, you know, what's going on. And sometimes I get that eerie feeling, and that was the case this time. Anyway, in terms of hotels, another one that I would recommend in Midtown Manhattan is this one right here, the Hampton Inn. Very nice hotel, decent hotel, average price compared to other hotels in New York. Good location, walking distance from everything. Walking distance to a lot of the tourist attraction sites, obviously. To Broadway as well. The theater district is here to the left. Definitely worth it. Michelle. No, it was a different person. No, it was a different person. No, not the same person. It was a different person. Unfortunately, you just never know what to expect. All right. So here we used to have a Duane Reade pharmacy, but they went out of business because they faced a lot of theft. A lot of people were walking in and just stealing a lot of stuff. So they couldn't afford to keep up with operations. Anyway, this is Longacre House. By the way, Longacre is the former name of Times Square. Times Square used to be called Longacre Square until the Times Square moved, or the New York Times moved in the neighborhood. And before that, it was Longacre Square. Anyway, let's cross the street here. A bit windy, a bit cold, all kinds of things. All kinds of things going on here in the city. All right, so I guess everybody just left some show or something, or a couple of shows. A lot of people here. Excuse me. Yeah, so Janet, what I heard is that you guys still use glyphosate, right? And actually Japan does not allow Manuka honey into Japan because of that, and it's still legal to use glyphosate in New Zealand. It's not banned yet. It's banned in a lot of European countries. I think most of Europe, right? And even in the U.S. too, if I'm not mistaken. At least in most parts of the United States, glyphosate is banned. Anyway, what do we have here? What do we have here? This is the Victorian establishment. This is a little restaurant here with a nice ambiance, with a theater ambiance. Good evening to you, Daryl. This is Lily's restaurant / bar. Look how nice it looks inside. Anyway, let's keep going. A on the window. I'm just seeing this right now. Wait, just a second. Give me a second, friends. So to go back to Stitching with Sue, A on the window, yes. A means to have a higher rating in terms of sanitation. That means the restaurant was rated A in terms of sanitation. That it doesn't always mean that they're A at all times, but it's at least a good indication that they care about sanitation, keeping the place clean. And to go back, oh, Michelle, so that musical is actually the Book of Mormon. The one that I just showed right now is the Book of Mormon. And I think Clayton might appreciate this neighborhood here. This is the theater district. Anyway. We have Chicago here. There is a few theaters on this street. Yeah, so that was the Book of Mormon. So Janet, so glyphosate is the chemical they use to kill weed, and they spray it on the plants. And it's supposed to be like a very harsh chemical. It's pretty bad. Anyways, friends, I'm just checking on my back here. There's some weird things going on, so just being careful. Anyway, let's keep going. This is Junior's Restaurant, a very famous restaurant. They're famous for their cheesecakes. A lot of people say their cheesecakes are one of the best. I've never tried it, so I don't know. I don't eat cheese, but maybe you can give it a try and let us know. But they're known for their cheesecake. Everybody swears by the cheesecake at Junior's. And they have a couple of locations here in the theater district. That's just one there, and there's another one a couple of blocks away, right by Times Square. Ooh, what do we have here? How you doing? Good. I guess there's some music show going on. Maybe. Let's just see.
I was going to do all songs I love, but I've never played before. So I have played that one before. Yeah. I played that with my dad's band.
Let's see if he's gonna play. All right, see, Henry is saying they're the best. I believe you, Henry. You know all the good spots in New York City, right? Well, oh wow, he's pretty good. He is pretty good. Wow. That was pretty good, right? Simone is saying this sound wake up my office at work. That's fun. Were you playing it loud? Were you playing the music? Oh, the The stream loud? Oh my goodness. That's crazy. Anyway. And here we have super dry store. Hey, Yoshiko. Is super dry from Japan? I think it is, right? He's jamming. I think he's pretty good. I thought he was pretty good. And we have, ooh, wait a minute. What do we have here? Number 1 in Japan, Ichiran winning grand prize with the Japan 2016 chain restaurant general. Oh, this is the place. A couple of Japanese YouTubers from Japan came to New York and recommended this place. Apparently it's supposed to be one of the best in New York City for ramen. Interesting. You can get the classic tonkatsu ramen. Interesting. Scallion, kigurage, yakibuta. Wow. Okay. Nice. You guys are very popular, right?
Yeah.
Very popular, right? You guys have high ratings too on Google.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Nice. Because some Japanese YouTubers recommended this place. And I just remembered, like, it is this one. And you have 2 locations, right?
3 locations.
3.
Yeah, Brooklyn, Midtown, and
Wow, that's awesome. Thank you. All right, yeah, so the name of the place is Ichiran. I'm going to give it a try maybe tonight or maybe tomorrow. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how things go. Anyway, and this used to be my go-to place. Isn't that funny? I've been to this place a few times, but never paid attention to that Ichiran place. So curry, this right here, Curry India. It is the oldest Indian restaurant in the US. And their lamb vindaloo and their lamb biryani is one of the best in the city. Give it a try. Give them a try. Although, who knows, they might not be as good as they used to be, so I don't know. But then over here we have Radio City Pizza for Henry and Renee. Mighty Bull saying, check your Instagram. I left a couple of messages for you. Okay. I haven't logged into my Instagram for some time. Honestly, I've been so overwhelmed with a lot of things, including emails, and Patreon, and just personal emails and so on. So I haven't even logged into my Instagram. I haven't posted anything on Instagram for some time now. So maybe what's today? Sunday? Okay, maybe by Tuesday or Wednesday, I'll do my best to log in and respond to messages. I just got so overwhelmed. There's so many messages, so I had to take a break on Instagram. I had to take a break from Instagram because I really got overwhelmed, to be honest with you. I hate when people do this. I got super overwhelmed, unfortunately, so I had to cut that one. I had to cut Twitter. Yeah. But thanks for the heads up, Henry. I'm sorry, Mighty Bull. Thank you for the heads up. And here we have Del Frisco's. Del Frisco's has some good food as well. Give it a try. They have a couple of locations, so maybe you don't have to go to this specific location. It tends to be quite busy at times. super dry is from the UK. See? That's why we have Yoshiko. Yoshiko knows the brands in detail, who started them, where they're from. And every time I have a question, I'm like, hey Yoshiko, who owns this brand? Where is it from? And I got the answer right away. Del Frisco, you got it right. Henry, you like that place, right? They also have a location in New Jersey, by the way. Not just in New York. Jeez. I don't know what prompts people, you know, whenever they visit New York, they feel like they want to scream for no reason. Even when it's like really, really cold. When everybody's just like, you know, depressed and stressed and everything. And then you see tourists like, yo, like screaming and I'm in New York, New York. I'm like, that's hilarious. And then New Yorkers look at them like, why are you screaming? Why do you scream? Artist in Twitting is saying it's important to take a break if it's overwhelming. Yes, I already have a lot going on in my personal life. So in addition to that, I kept getting so many emails, like a few dozen emails every week. So it's just kind of hard to keep up. And Twitter and Patreon and, you know, just so many outlets. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna catch up soon, so no worries. I'll be on top of it soon. And Instagram, so I had to cut Instagram for a little bit. Anyway. The wind is picking up. It looks like it's getting worse. So if you happen to be in New York and want to see what's going on the Today Show on NBC, you could come here early in the morning, look over the window and see who the guest is. Depending on who the guest is, sometimes it might get really busy, might get, you know, really crowded over here. So anyway, this is the NBC Today studio. And sometimes, depending on who shows up, the line might be super, super long. But other times, most times, it's pretty normal. Nothing crazy. Sandy is asking, what is Christie's? So Christie's is auction house. It's auction house. They auction a lot of things. Sometimes, you know, wealthy New Yorkers might want to sell some belongings they have, some expensive items. So they give it to Christie's, and Christie's puts it on an auction. They bring people from different parts of the world, and the item gets sold, and they get a commission from that. Anyway. All right, looks like nobody's following me anymore. Which is good. Anyway, friends and family, I think it might be time to go home soon, get some food, maybe some ramen, who knows? Neil, you got it right. You know who it is. You know who it is. And friends and family, if you haven't had a chance to give this video a thumbs up, you know the routine. If you see the flag, you gotta give this video a thumbs up, and you gotta share it with one of your best friends on Facebook or Twitter. And I also want to say thank you to all of you who joined me today from different parts of the world. And I also want to say thank you to the people who supported the channel via PayPal and Cash App. Thank you so much. You guys are awesome. Thank you. I want to say thank you to Angela. Thank you for your generous support. Angela from Canada. Henry and Renee from Cali. Thank you so much. John Johnson, Julie, Slow Carb Girl. And who did I forget? And I know I'm forgetting one name. I'll remember it next time. But I pinned it. I pinned it to the comment section. So I want to say thank you to all of you, and thank you to everybody who joined me on this walk today from the Upper West Side all the way to Midtown Manhattan. We started on 89th Street, and we made it all the way to 42nd. Wait, not 42nd, sorry. 49th. All the way to 49th, West 49th Street. That's a bit of a walk. Thank you so much, Yoshiko. Thank you for being here. Thank you, Neil. As always, you're awesome. Thank you for joining in. Thank you for staying late to join the stream and staying as late as you have. Okay, the water fountain is there and nobody's there. The water fountain is still running and nobody's there, so let's go check it out. It's getting very cold. Yes, indeed. Thank you so much, Artist Intuiting, Lucy, Dusty, Henry. Oh, I didn't see Preston today. Man, I hope Ida Santos and Joe Hernandez are doing okay after Hurricane Ian. I hope you guys are doing well. I hope wherever you are, Joe Hernandez and Ida Santos, I hope you're doing okay. I hope you're safe. I hope you're doing okay. I know you guys probably went through a lot because of the hurricane, but I hope you're doing all right. John Johnson, thank you so much again for the support. Thank you very much, Neil Bell, JP, Homer King, thank you. Janet from New Zealand, Ray of Sunshine, Julio, Yoshiko, arigato gozaimasu, Kari, Mike E. Wow, Mike E's still here. Thank you for staying until the end. I appreciate it. I know sometimes, I tend to go for more than an hour and 30 minutes. But thank you for staying this late. Thank you so much. Thank you, everybody. Until next time, make sure to subscribe. By the way, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. And make sure to add me on Instagram as well. I guess this is it for the night. I guess this is it. I guess they're turning it off for the night. I don't know. Oh, there we go. There it is. It's back again. James Unruh, thank you for joining all the way from North Carolina. Thank you, everybody. Night, King of Glory. Thank you for joining all the way from Canada. Thank you, friends. And if you have Instagram, make sure to add me. It is Walk, Ride, Fly. Hopefully, I'll catch up on messages and posting and all that good stuff starting next week. Just the last couple of weeks have been super hectic and crazy for me. But anyway, I also want to say thank you to all the members of the channel and all the Patreon members. Thank you so much. I appreciate all of you for supporting the channel, and I also appreciate those of you who've been buying merch from the merch store, the Walk, Ride, Fly merch store. Thank you. Peace. God bless. Thank you. I see Al Gasimuba. Greetings. I'm just seeing you right now. Have a good one, John. John Kelly from Cali. Julio. Everybody, take care. Till next time. Signing off from the Rockefeller Plaza, right in front of 30 Rock. Take care, everybody.